G'day, and welcome to Hooray It's Thursday. Once again, another week has flown past and we're back here on a Thursday. So today we're using the, I did my scrapbook page for the Scrapbooking Global group, which goes live once a month on a Thursday. I think it's the third Thursday of the month. So it's live up on my blog. I just popped a little sneak peek earlier in the comments, on the wall here, so you could have a sticky. It's a school photo. So many school photos. I'm so far behind in school photos, it's not funny, and I think that I'm probably not the only person that's in that sort of position when it comes to scrapbooking our school kids' photos. So I've had a few spare pieces of paper, design series paper left over. I was using the I think it's called Designer Daydreams from the host section of the annual catalogue, and I thought, well, I've got all these. Hi Sharon, how you going? I've got all these bits. Sharon does the Scrapbooking Global group with me as well. There is a link for it on my sneak peek if anyone's a scrapper and they would like to join us, you're most welcome. But I've had a whole heap of pieces left over, and well, it's such a big pad that you get, but I had a whole heap of pieces that I chopped up and was going to use on the page and didn't get to use, so I thought I might just use them on here. But before I start, there's a new catalogue coming out, and I know we've just had a new catalogue and there's so many new stuff in that, and there's so many good things in that you just want one of everything. Well, this one's one of my favourites because it's the Christmas catalogue, and I just have to show you the cutest little thing that I got from it. So I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to show you the gnomes because I just love them, and I've been making some more. So hold on a second, let's go around. Hi Nadia. All right, so excuse my turning around. Okay, oh, move that out. So this is the Celebration catalogue. It starts on the 1st of July for customers. Demonstrators, you get to grab goodies from it now. Can't show the inside because until the 1st of July you can't see the inside unless you've got one of these in your hot little head. So really cute stuff in there. And this is the July to December catalogue. It's Christmas. Christmas is my favourite time of the year, but I just love making Christmas stuff, and there's so much pretty stuff. Look at that pretty paper. That paper's actually got like a metallic foil on it, and it's just so pretty. But anyway, so there's some really cute stuff in there, and this is what we're allowed to show you what we've already got in our hot little hands. So before I do my card, which doesn't use any of this, I'm going to show you the kindness gnomes because I love them. And the gnomes I've been making, I've been doing some macrame ones. So they're on the other side of the room, so I can't show you those. But I can put a photo of them up later. This is them. They're so new, I haven't even put them together yet. But aren't they just the cutest? Okay, so, and there's dies that match. And the dies cut out the designer series paper, like there's 3 little gnomes, so these 3. But they also cuts these guys out. How cute are they? And look at that beard and nose and the mushroom. Oh, and I reckon these guys could be lollies. So they're cute, but I'll show you the paper. And I love these. These say red and green adhesive backed pearls. Well, do you know what? Oh, yeah, there is red ones. Look. They're just so bright. Like, I love the adhesive back pearls, and it's funny, oh, did you? Okay, Cheryl, yes. Cheryl's just said that she saw a gnome pattern, crochet.com. Just repeating this for those people that are watching us on replay on YouTube. Cheryl saw a gnome pattern yesterday that she has to tell me about, so I look forward to hearing about that one. These are red and green adhesive back pearls, and look how shiny and sparkly they are. Like the last lot of adhesive back pearls that we had didn't have that sort of shine. They were a bit more dull in comparison to these, but look at them all. There's hundreds of them, and I reckon, yep, 200. I was going to say it looks like there's a couple of hundred, but I wasn't going to guess. So yes, but there's 200 of those, and they're really cute. But look at this paper, because I know we all love to look at paper. All right. easiest way to show it too, I think. The back and the front, mushrooms. My dear daughters have just bought the funniest, I wonder if one of them will bring it out. There's a, oh, I do that every time. There's a, they've just bought a mushroom hat. And it's like a little beret, and it's got dots on it, and it's even got a stalk and everything. And then there's little gnomes and like the little boy and the little girl. And pretty snowflakes on the back. I know someone that will love the snowflakes. Christmas trees. And cute critters, the little baby fox. Oh, look, and that's the one that the little house that the die cuts out. And that's the other side of that. More pretty snowflakes. My friend Linda's going to be so excited about all these snowflakes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I really like that. That looks like a jumper. What do you reckon? Do you think you could knit that, Cheryl? A pretty pattern like that. And then the gnomes. So, yes, I'm going to have lots of fun playing with that paper. Okay, so I was just a bit excited because my pre-order came, and that's the best perk about being a demonstrator is getting pre-order. And we get to pre-order, what's it called, celebration stuff at the beginning as well. So let me bring in the card that we're going to make. We're going to use this baby, which is Biggest Wish. I've used it heaps of times before. How about let's make the table a bit, the paper a bit straighter. The Designer Series paper has all of these colours in it. Now, please don't look at my stickers. My stickers are actually really bad. I went through and I put extra labels on them because, well, Petal Pink, I couldn't even read it. But Blackberry Bliss, Pool Party, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, and Mint Macaron. And I pulled out a back piece of Blackberry Bliss for our base. And I've got this piece. So I used a little bit of this for my scrap page. I used a lot of this for my scrap page, but I'm going to use this side today. And I used a little bit of this on my scrap page. So I'm going to use little bits of those and a lot of that and this stamp set. Because I think I might use some classic matte dots. I'm not sure, but I brought them over just in case. I'm definitely going to use my Stamparatus because I want to play some lining up and some hopping. And nothing else is set up. So you're going to have to bear with me. Okay, so let's get our head started. We have to do the whole fine stuff on the table as you go. Okay, so fold our card. This card is half of an A4. This is the way I always like to do my cards, although it doesn't seem to want to fold nicely for me today, because normally I can get a really good fold, but you've got to hold your tongue right, I've decided. Okay. And we'll just make it nice and firm with our bone folder. Do both sides. Okay, so an A4 card cut in half gives us, I think it's A5, which essentially gives us 10.5 centimeters by 14.9 a bit. Okay, so I'm thinking that that needs to be our front piece. So I do have my trimmer here. So I need a piece that's a little bit smaller than 14.9 and a bit. So let's go with 14.5. This one's the blade, that one's a scoring tool. I'm not going to use the Old Olive on the back. So we took off about 0.4. Sorry for the guys, sorry for everyone that's in the US that's watching. They'll watch on replay, but I don't know how to convert. Although you could probably see it on my trimmer if you go in. Okay, so I'm going to go 10.1, which is just shy of 4 inches. But you'd have to chop this down to fit your card size, because your card size that you end up with is actually different. So that's that. That's actually going to go on the front of our card. Alright, like so. So far I'm thinking that I've got these 2 pieces left, and I've got a plain piece here. We need it for the middle. Now we don't have any stamps with, what do you call them, pinwheels? We don't have any stamps with pinwheels on them. So I thought, well, surely we've got some with dots. Yes, we have some with dots. So Hello Ladybugs has 3 little dots. There's 3 little dots here. There is very fine lines on it as well. And we've got clusters of 4 dots. So we can do both. All right, but I thought 3 little dots, I'm going to use the 3 little dots for the inside of my card. And they're seriously 3 little dots. Like, look how tiny they are. So that'll just bring that from the front to the inside of my card. Okay? I might put the bigger ones on my envelope, because those ones are actually joined together. You see? So it's not like I can separate them very easily. I can try, but it won't really work as well as I want it to. These need cleaning. They're a bit sticky from last time I used them. Okay, I love this set. It's such a cutie, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to do a happy birthday. And what I'm thinking is, I'm not sure if everybody's seen that. I'll put you to the side. How this jumps. So I'm thinking that we need lots of happy when it comes to a birthday. All right. So with our Stamparatus, we've got a photopolymer stamp set. Pop that in at 90-degree angle. I'm not sure if anyone's looked at the blog yet. For Sharon she might have gone through and checked for my scrapbooking page. But if you do, just see if there's something that you think, oh, wouldn't have thought to add that. What's a bit out of focus, Cheryl? The whole lot? Okay, let's see. Sometimes if I've bought something close up, it takes a while to go back into focus. So let's see if that makes a difference for you. How's that? Is that a bit better, Cheryl? Or should I go like this and work a bit closer? I got a bit too close there, didn't I? Okay. So I always put my stamp set underneath there, not just so I know what stamp set I'm using, but so that, let's move these over a bit because now I'm off the page. Excuse me. So that, oops, I've got like a level playing field here. I made sure my ears were charged and everything, and I didn't remember to use them. So here comes Mavelicious. I'm hoping that she's going to pass me an envelope, because I forgot an envelope. They're just there. Like 2 steps maybe. Okay, so if I bring this baby down here and grab that, that's, oops, I stuffed that up. It's because I got distracted by the envelope provider. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Right. So.
So my envelopes are opened on both ends.
Oh, my envelopes are open at both ends. You're right, it is not your fault that my envelopes are open at both ends. So, I was just telling them about your really cute little mushroom hat, Maeve.
I love the mushroom hat.
Hey, you could go and get my that mushroom hat, and I could put it on, and I could end the video with it wearing it.
You're hilarious, Mum.
I know. I know, where's my magnets? There's one. Okay. Now, alright, so I'm going to jump that all the way up, but I actually wanted it to go higher than that. So what I'm going to have to do, hello baby, might put that up there. And then where does it bring it to? Jumps it right off. That's not what I want. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so that when my piece of paper is here, actually, you know what? Let's make it so my happy ends up in the middle. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, happy ends up in the middle. I've pushed it right up there into the top with my magnet up there. I could put another one down the bottom, but it's hiding because there is space for 2 magnets on here, but I don't know where I put the other one. I think it's attached to my trimmer, my big trimmer, because it's metal. Okay, so I'm thinking that I might go with Pool Party. I'll just check. I've noticed that over the last week that my stamp pads have been a bit dry, which I was a bit surprised about, and I think it's because we've been running the dehumidifier. So I'm sure that's actually probably what's causing it. So we'll just see how well this stamps, because I don't know that it's going to be real crash hot. That's not too bad. Alright, I'm just going to hold that down and put that on there, just so that it doesn't come up. But the beauty about the Stamparatus is that you can keep adding ink and go straight over the top again. Then I'm going to jump up, and oh look, how perfect's that? And I'm going to go up there. And if I jump down, it's going to land one underneath. This is one of the things I love about this the most. I hope I didn't wiggle it the wrong way then. No, didn't. That's good. And we can come down one more. But I think I'm going to need to re-ink this because, yeah, I think the dehumidifier has sucked all the moisture out of this ink pad. It's not the wettest. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a bit wobbly as well, I'm just noticing. Okay, so that's that one. All right, now we want to go up the top up here. This one's going to go off the page, but I'm okay with that because it's in the middle. And I'm actually going to cut the bottom off a bit. No, I'm not. I can't. Because I want it to... otherwise, it's not going to fit if I cut the bottom off. So I'll just push this up here for you. Done that one. It's this one here. And I just need the top. Oops, it wiggled. Okay, that's going to have to do. Okay, let me just move that. You know, considering how much rain we had before, it's been a bit dry the last little bit, hasn't it? So this is one of the cool things that you can do with the Stamparatus, is that you can make things so that you can just jump up and down and you end up with a line of them. Now, I deliberately didn't trim this down because I wanted to be able to put it on my Stamparatus. So I can trim it down now. And because I'm a little bit on the edge there, I'm going to make it so there's a little bit of an edge on the other side of it. So it's working out as just over, it's probably just shy of about 4.8 centimeters, which is 2 and, oh, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How's that? Is that even straight? Oh, my eyes. Yep, it's straight. Okay. So, that's going to mean that we've got this little piece to go down here. And I'm thinking I might need a bigger piece of that. Or I could stick it over here and put the happy, happy, happy down there. What do you reckon? Because these make it sort of happy, don't they? Do you agree? It's going, I've got 3 new... Sharon's been looking at my blog post. It was a numbers scrapbook page, so there was lots of numbers all over it. Okay. Oh, hello, Miss Eilish.
Hello.
What about that? No, too busy. Eilish might pass me another piece of this one that's over there on the table. That one over there. There's a plastic bag with it in. Let's see if I can get that plastic bag just there. Over. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Yep, big plastic bag. Please bring that to Mummy.
You need such better directions, man.
Apparently I give shocking directions.
You do.
So, shocking. In this bag, I've got all the other bits. So my auntie got this, and so she shared a piece with. I've got one piece of each one. There's the rest of that one. See, these are the other pieces. I love all the kites. See, lots of different pieces. Look at that one, isn't that one great? That'll make a really good man's card. Yep, okay. I'm getting distracted. It doesn't take much, but I am. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, I'll bring my trimmer back in. You're not going to fit on there, so I'll have to go that way. Okay. So I'd need a little piece with a little edge around it, which looks like this.
Come find me when you're done.
I asked May for the mushroom hat so I could show everyone, and she said no.
Oh, well, I'll go get it then. Come find me when you're done.
Eilish is going to get me hers.
I'm gonna go get the mushroom.
Useful children. Mushroom hat on the way. Okay. So we've got pretty paper with that, and we've got pretty happy birthday, happy, 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 because that's what we are today. And then we need the birthday. So here's birthday, and I'm going to use it in the script just because I can. And
Big mean to me.
I think you all need to see
No,
this.
not on me.
Okay,
Oh,
not on
shit.
Eilish. Apparently you need to see this on me.
Yeah, because not on me.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm running away.
Eilish is running away. So I'm just going
Look like shit.
to move the camera again. Everyone hold on to your horses and hats. And camera around. And how good does this mushroom hat look? Isn't that just the cutest little thing? Don't mind my mess. Don't look at that.
Glitchy, man.
How good's that?
Look how glitchy you are.
That is just the cutest. It's even got this little... But, yeah.
So glitchy.
Oh, here comes Mabelicious.
Hi.
She wants to say hello. All right, let's go back to this card. She came right to say hello, Miss Maeve did. Okay, back to the card. Like, you know, come on.
Hi.
Maeve, go away. Far out, children. All right.
Yeah, the other one's there too.
No, I don't want the other one. Okay. All right. Oh, I know what I did. Right, so I didn't bring over a foam mat. Blackberry Bliss. Let's see how dry this stamp pad is. Okay. Don't have a foam mat. What can I use instead? Let me see. What have I got here? I've got a whole wad of cardstock. That'll do the job. But I'm going to, because it's all white, I'm going to stick it underneath the piece of paper. I've got, this is just a thin strip that I had. Yep, this one needs, my gosh, I can strongly recommend the dehumidifiers, guys, except that keep them out of your craft room. Good lordy. Okay, hold your tongue right way to this bit. Okay, it's a bit close here. Surely I've got another one somewhere. Yep, here it is. See if I can get. I'll see if I can get this right. Okay. I don't want it off the edge because I want a little bit of a white lip around it. Yep, close enough. Okay. I want a white lip around it because I want a fussy cut around it. And I didn't want to have to get too close. So, my pre-orders arrived. For the other demonstrators that are watching, have your pre-orders arrived? I put mine in at like ugly o'clock on when it first became live, so I got it relatively quickly. And it's one of those perks. Man, you got to hold your tongue right when you do this. That I keep talking about. So you can join if you like, and one of the perks is that you get to order from the current catalogue plus the pre-order catalogue plus the outgoing catalogue, because it's the last month of goodies from the January to June catalogue. So we've got, I actually don't have that much more time with that what I used to call the JJ catalogue, do we? So if there's everything that's leaving or retiring is on last chance. You'll find that there's actually a section in the online store specially for it, so you can get some extra good bargains. Okay, who needs a die when you can fussy cut? Trust me, if I had a die, this would be done by now. I do like that new set that's got all those dies with it. They make it so much quicker and so much less bent. See how I'm bending up some of the letters here? I'm trying not to, but they just happen to do it. So I've got my, we've got that's the other thing, demonstrator only event on this weekend. So I've got a couple of the girls that signed up to it. It's called a Creativity Now event, where we're going to all craft together virtually. That's coming up this weekend. And then the following weekend, I've got my stamper stack. So where I'm using Sending Smiles. Has anyone already got that stamp set? Cheryl's coming to that class. Laurie's on here. I think she's on here. She's coming to that class as well. So Chris got a better offer, so she's going to pike on us. But she'll be back next time. So I'm running it on the Saturday. I'm running it on the Sunday. There's, you can see it on my events page. And then next month, if it's something that interests you, I'm actually going to do it as the stamps. The same class will be loaded up as an online stamps club if anyone's interested. So that way you can actually join the online stamps club, see it, make the cards via video, and I'll send out the kit to you. And that's that done. This will look really cool embossed as well, but I haven't got time for that. All right, does that need to have another layer around it? I think that looks pretty cool as it is. What do you reckon? Or we could do happy birthday. No, let's just do it like that and pop it up. What do you reckon? Okay. So we'll just stick this baby together. Okay. Oh, better move my makeshift padding. Pop some adhesive on the back here. Less is best with this glue. I keep saying it all the time. I definitely mean it. Now I want these two, because I just need that extra bit of blackberry bliss, I think. So I'll make it so those two are on that side. Okay. There's that one. And I'll pop this under here. This is going to go onto here, onto this one. So it's got a bit of an edge around it as well. Oh, did you hear the noise stop? Darling children and their air fryer. I'm thinking I'm going to pop that up with my dimensionals because it looks really good. Isn't that side pretty? You can just go completely left field with the one from one side to the other for this card, for this paper. Nobody look at how many dimensionals we're using, because it doesn't matter, because I can always get more. Okay, dimensionals are Cheryl's favourite. Okay, oh, that one's still got one on it. And that one. So I could put it on this side or I could put it on that side, but I'm thinking I like it that side. We always read left to right, so that to me is the way it needs to go. And that gives me those two extra blackberry bliss ones over there, just to keep bringing that colour in a little bit more. I am actually going to stick this up on dimensionals as well. And I didn't bring over my minis, I don't think. No, I've only got fat dimensionals here. So don't throw out these little bits along the edge or these little bits along the edge, because you can actually use those. You just have to cut them down with your snips. And I quite frequently just do, oops, my snips need a bit of cleaning. Okay, so I'll fit a big one underneath there in the middle, but I'll only fit a little one, probably not even a little one actually, maybe half of one of these. Under, oops, don't know what it's done there. I wasn't holding my tongue right. Excuse my dog snoring if you can hear her. Okay. So I need one under here. And this end here is going to probably need 2 because it's going to stick off. But I think it's going to need these little bits that are in here because it needs to go underneath that birthday. So I'm just going to pop this out here. But I believe it's going to need both of them on that end. So I'll just get the second one. Right. Because that end's going to be higher than any of it here. Let's take those to the side. Will that fit? Ooh. Yep, that fits. Yay, everything's sticking to me. Okay. Happy birthday. That looks pretty cute, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we could add some dots if we wanted to, but I think these dots are enough. And that's what I'm going to bring through into my middle bit. So somewhere here it is. We've got little dots. All right, I'm hoping that I can get away without using, without using a mat. And some over there, and some there. Oh, where's my envelope gone that maybe brought over for me, because she's a good egg. I'm not going to do the bigger dots, I'll just do the little ones. Okay, and over there. Give that one a clean off. Now, depending on how much you want to add, turned out pretty cool. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to close. One almost dry blackberry bliss. Old olive will be exactly the same. Okay. Let's move that to the side. And you could just keep stamping dots forever. Okay. Now look at how much my petal pink's faded. It's like really, really. And some petal pink. Okay, every colour that's there. Some Daffodil Delight, one of my favourite yellows. And you can see how I'm making it so that it matches here. Thank you, little Hello Ladybug stamp set. That's actually really cute. Okay, and we've got mint macaron also in this packet, which is, gosh, this one's had a hard life. Look at it; it's got all bits taken out of it. And you know what? I'm going to give Pool Party a miss because I think mint macaron's going to do it for me. Just a little bit different. Doesn't look like ladybug dots at all. Looks like funny cat feet. Could almost put like a smiley face underneath it, couldn't you? All right. And that, my friends, is the inside made, the outside made. That turned out really cool. all using the stamp artist and making the hopping. Nice, easy stamp set, stamped card for you today. All right. So you don't always need to use your stamp sets as they were intended. So there's not a ladybug in sight, but I've used the ladybug stamp set on this one. And I could have used, I was just looking at, there's little crosses, but they wouldn't have matched. So I couldn't. But there's biggest wish and a happy birthday card. I reckon that it could be a bloke's card. What do you reckon? Okay. Well, thanks for joining me. Looks good. See you later. I will catch up. If you're watching on replay on YouTube, please hit the subscribe so that you get to see whenever I upload any new videos. I've got a couple new ones going back up today, and that's of our old Thursday lives. So yeah.
Mummy, I'm an oven princess.
All right. I will catch up with you all later as I go and see what's going on with these kids because they've been shopping online. That's never good. All right.
How dare you? It is
Toodaloo.
glorious.
Toodaloos.